It's not like I'm bragging about putting together $1,000. There's really nothing great about $1,000, but for me specifically, it's a huge deal because that is what I needed to kick off my year savings. We're not going to talk about what my goals are right here in this video, but it's helped me to kick that off and maybe and push me to, subconsciously and even cautiously start saving a bit more. Since the 15th till now, the 2nd of March, when the video recording is happening, I've been able to increase that savings by $400, which means I'll hit my next goal of $2,000 even quicker in a very much shorter time span than I did the first one. So $1,000 helps for quite a few reasons. One, it helps position you and prepares your mind for saving, and it helps up the ground like base. It's easier starting from 1,000 than starting from zero. That's great. The second reason is it kicks off also your emergency fund. You know, that worry that you won't have anything if something ever happened. It gives me that peace of mind knowing I have a little bit put aside. If I ever needed, if something were to go wrong, I have that right there. How would you do this if you were starting from scratch? There's a couple key ways which we'll go over quickly. One is the main thing that everyone says is reduce your expenses. To be able to get more out of what you're being paid or the amount of money you have to reduce the amount that you spend on the month-to-month spending. It's not rocket science. Find ways to cut down food, find cheaper food, find alternatives, use coupons, price match, use flyers. Check flyers is a thing that I never really considered before. When are things going to go on sale, and then mark them down and get what I need during that time. That's a big win because then you can cut down your costs in little bits, but it turns out to be quite a lot. Cancel subscriptions. Some of us have mini subscriptions. Some of the subscriptions we don't even realize that we're paying on a month-to-month basis. Cancel the things that you don't really need, completely get rid of it. And the most important and my personal favorite, if you need to put money aside or save, is get a part-time job. It's huge if you spend a few hours every week to do something else and make a little bit extra income, because you're getting more money coming in and you're also having more money to put down the savings and pay off debt if you really need to. If that's not your cup of tea and you don't have time for a part-time job, you can start a side hustle, as little as flipping things on Facebook or selling things within your home that you're not really using on a month-to-month or yearly basis anymore. Start small, sell small stuff, and then you can progressively grow into selling big stuff. If you have a great business idea that isn't going to cost you too much to begin, try it out, start on a small scale, and slowly grow up from there. Whatever you can do to add a few extra dollars will help. A few other things like walking more, not driving everywhere, will save you a ton of gas. It would also help you be healthier. The weather is getting a lot nicer this time of year, so get out more. Try to be a bit more conscious about it. Things that you can easily, walk to get, do that. And don't drive around. Don't take the public transport or train. Save that cash. Don't buy new stuff. If you need something, look on Facebook or Kijiji in this parts, or even Craigslist if you're in the States, to try to get stuff that are a little bit used, a lot cheaper, or again, get them on sale. If you can help it, don't buy them at all. Find alternatives that you don't have to spend too much money on, and you'd be much better off. So the things that has really helped me over this past couple months have been reducing my expenses. Number one, I do a lot of price checks against the different supermarkets with what I need to get. I got a part-time job, which has been a huge help, raking in over $600-700 extra every 2 weeks. We're going to talk about that in a completely different video. And I found things around the house like I'm advising to sell, things that you don't really need or things that you're not really using and are in great shape that someone else will find value in. That's money back in your pocket. Those are things that you can easily get started with, and they will help. $1,000, just to summarize, it's not a huge amount. It's not life-changing money, but it's a start. It's a push in the right direction to get you motivated to saving more and to get you in the habit and mindset to knowing that it's possible to put money aside. 66%. And 1 in 4 people don't have this. So set yourself apart and start building wealth and making the right habits. And hopefully over the next few months, you're gonna see the positive differences. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Cheers.